his knees and fell on his knees. And that was the end of the month.
The month. Jesus, over here. The month.
The month. Yay!
My name is Dawn Leach, and I'm the director at the Austin Community College Children's Lab School, where I work with children, families, but also with adult learners who are in the Child Care and Development Department. I'm also the vice president of programs for the Austin chapter of the Texas Association for the Education of Young Children, and the past chair for the accreditation committee, which is under that umbrella as well.
My name is Kelly Barrett, and I graduated from ACC last May with my associates in Child Care and Development.
My name is Violet Poussin. I graduated from Texas State University in 2016. I have a bachelor's in family and child development. I started Open Door as an intern, and then that turned into me working here full time.
So both in my role in the community and at the lab school, I have a kind of a unique opportunity to see the larger picture of how our field has evolved over the years that I've been in it. Currently, childcare teachers in Texas Rising Star and accredited programs have to meet a higher level of educational qualifications for accreditation in Texas Rising Star. They also have to do a variety of other things like assessment, parent conferences, planning curriculum that meets specific guidelines.
A day is very full, very busy. It is nonstop. I mean, I feel like I have 14 different jobs working here. I'm a teacher, I am a nurse, I'm a counselor, I'm a police officer, I'm a chef. I'm doing non-stop everything.
We're a play-based center, so our center, so we have blocks, dramatic play, the library reading center, we have math center, mostly like math puzzles, stuff like that. We have a science center, we have sensory bins. We have so many options for them to go as they wish, and those are constantly being revamped, redone, organized, adding stuff, making stuff, so that it's interesting and engaging for them and they're not just bored in their room. And then activities are always optional. They don't have to participate.
They are not compensated for the extra work that they do.
I love my job and I really like to do a lot. I like them to have options and new things and for them to feel engaged. And so I'm constantly working on new things. I'm constantly making new supplies because I can't afford to buy them. So I work almost every day. I work through my lunch break, so I go and clock out for my lunch and then I go back to my room where I go back to the supply closet and I keep working on stuff. I answer emails. It's worth it to go back into my room with things to have for the afternoon or things prepared for the next day.
Currently, childcare teachers in the Texas Rising Star and NAEYC accredited centers in Austin are being expected to do more. They're being asked to continue their education, assess children, plan curriculum based on very specific guidelines, and overall have a higher level of skills and knowledge than is required by child care licensing. They're being asked to do more, but they're not getting more compensation for that. As a result, many of those teachers are not able to afford to live in Austin.
As it is, I commute like an hour and a half every day because I can't afford to live in Austin.
This results in teachers leaving the field for higher paying jobs, having to spend more time on the road because they're driving from outside of Austin to work in Austin. Centers are having trouble hiring qualified staff. Most of all, the children are bearing the brunt of that because they are not getting the opportunities they would have with more qualified teachers.
Love working with young children. I feel as though people can think it's babysitting or it's a daycare, but to me it's really a school. They are important people. They are learning how to become members of society. They're learning so much, and it's not just about walking in a line or being quiet in the hall. It's about the whole child, learning social skills, learning emotional skills. It's a lot of hard work, and you have to lead by example. You learn a lot about yourself.
Childcare teachers are doing something of biological importance. They are shaping children's brains.
Do our eggs look like this that are in the incubator?
It's bacon.
Are eggs this big? Are they smaller?
It's smaller.
They're smaller. Our chick eggs that are in the incubator, they're smaller. They're smaller, but this is it is correct. It is correct.
Yeah, so it just says, when your child comes home messy, look deeper. Your child has been exploring, but then also this is all the other wonderful stuff that we're learning while we're getting food and paint and dirt and all kinds of stuff all over us. So we're learning creativity, imagination, curiosity, how to be social. We're learning confidence. It's about well-being, independence, communication, identity, and cooperation. And then at the bottom it says, but most of all, your child has had fun.
Brain research supports the importance of the first 3 to 5 years of children's lives. Early brain development lays the foundation for later learning. So, a snapshot of the children in the ACC Child Care and Development Program looks like this. The majority of our students are women, many of them single head of household. Most of them are balancing work, school, and family.
Then I get to go home and do all the same for my own child.
That's right.
So it's a lot, but it makes my day go by really fast. It makes me happy. I feel like I'm doing really important work.
They're passionate about the work they do.
I feel like if I have to spend 40 hours a week away from my own child working, then the only thing worth doing is maybe spending that time and helping other kids that maybe don't have the same things at home that he does.
Multiple research studies cite the importance of staff qualifications in contributing to the quality of early childhood programs and the quality of children's experiences in those programs. So how do we align what we know about quality components in childcare, brain research, and teacher preparation with adequate compensation so that child care teachers are earning a living wage and can afford to stay in the early childhood field?
Gianna, come and touch the egg. Call a friend.
Me.